All right, Pisces, so sorry about that. For some reason, obviously it's Mercury retrograde and you have a lot of mercurial energy here in your reading. And I did say, you have a lot of deceptive energy around you, especially with the devil and the Seven of Swords here. So, and Mercury still coming out of retrograde. So I do want to say that I apologize, but I'm going to go ahead and continue on what I was saying. So make sure that if you are just tuning in, that you go back and watch the first part of this reading, and I will try to remember to link that in the description box. Anyway, Pisces, let's go ahead and get this reading finished up for you guys. So there are some things that you are going to have to go back and redo and refinish. Again, Mercury retrograde, rethink, redo, revisit, reiterate, realize, rest. Any one of those things is very, very important. Okay. And starting to see things from a different perspective, and that being your challenge, is starting to see things from a completely different perspective so that you can start moving forward. Again, you've got the 9 and 10 of Wands here and the Knight of Wands here. So I do see two cards of definitely moving. So a lot of you Pisces could be moving homes, moving jobs, moving towns, moving anywhere. Okay. But I do want to say with this devil energy here, with the devil energy, yeah, somebody here trying to control you. I think that, somebody here, I feel like there's no stability in this relationship with you and someone else. And, there used to be this celebratory energy, but all of a sudden it's like something here has tarnished it. Something here is almost like, I feel like it's squeezing the life out of something here. Also, someone else here, I do see cheating energy. So for those of you Pisces, Pisces does rule clandestine affairs and liars, cheaters, and thieves. I'm so sorry to say, Pisces. Again, it's that Neptunian energy, and you do have the card of secrets. So now you've got the Seven of Swords, you've got the, Hanged Man energy, and you have the High Priestess here. So I do feel like, there's some type of like power and control. The Ace of Swords, I do want to say that I don't feel like you're getting the truth out of a situation. I feel like, it's, if you're willing to put in the work and you're really wanting, something really good out of this energy, I feel like you're going to actually have to cut through the bullshit, and I feel like you're going to have to get to the bottom of the truth. The Ace of Swords in the upright, in the reverse, is talking about, not seeing things for what they are and investing in the wrong things. And maybe you're investing in somebody else who is trying to continue to have this power over you. And I notice that a lot with the Pisces is like they end up with somebody who ends up like taking them completely out of where they're supposed to be. And then Pisces is like, all of a sudden the universe does a course correction on Pisces, and then they're like, fuck, like, sometimes you're just in love with the fact of being in love, that it doesn't end up turning out to be exactly what you want it to be, Pisces. And I think that you just need to see things for what they are and be willing to, put in the work and the things that you're supposed to be putting in. The Page of Cups, and this is such a Pisces card because you do see the fish popping out of the cup here, okay, if you can see that there. This is about an apology, and maybe it's time that you really look, and there's the Virgo card right there. I feel like there's somebody who is older and wiser maybe in your life, okay, because this is somebody who has definitely age difference, and I feel like this is somebody who is older and wiser in your life, and somebody who can, has a lot of wisdom and a lot of strength here. This person is a very powerful individual. And I feel like it's like you don't even know what you want to do with this person. It's like I feel like you want this person in your life, but I feel like there's so many other things that are trying to direct your attention away from something that is really good for you, Pisces. But again, that's that Neptunian energy and things that you're going to have to put aside, but I feel like you're going to have to see through this devil energy, and be able to overcome it. And I feel like for some of you, it's just as simple as like reaching out and apologizing and seeing somebody else's perspective, seeing what they're trying to show you out of life. I feel like, sometimes it has a lot to do with addictions, and maybe it's, addicted to a relationship. And it's like, we get into relationships a lot of the time. I've seen this happen so many times where it's like, that this person is really bad for you and they're taking you off the beaten path, because if anybody can take you away from your family, if anybody comes into your life and can take you away from your friends and stand in the middle of all the things that were actually really good for you, or that was actually working and starting to work out for you, those are not the people that are supposed to be in your life, because they shouldn't be taking you further away from your spiritual journey, right? And so that can actually happen in these relationships, and then it ends up making you feel lost. You're doing it for love, which is totally great, Pisces, but sometimes you're in love with the fact of being in love, and I think that it's time for you to really look at what it is that is coming into your life and ask yourself, well, since this person came into my life, are they taking me away from my family? Are they taking me away from my friends? It's like, yeah, they open you up to a whole new group, but if there's nothing with substance there and your family is not a terrible family, you might want to start thinking about that, okay? High Priestess, what is she hiding? King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. So, the the High Priestess, and maybe for some of you, you need to go and talk to a psychic, an astrologer, you need to talk to a life coach. This is where you guys can schedule a session. All my information's in the description box down below. And if this reading is resonating with you, please hit the like button, you guys. I really do appreciate it. It helps my channel grow. Also, it comes to learning how to temper yourself, and sometimes, some things are just better left unsaid. And I feel like somebody here is just keeping to themselves. They have chosen that they don't want to talk to you. Somebody is opting out of a relationship with you, Pisces, and it's because I feel like it's a lot of hard work and they're just done. They're done, so they're like getting the fuck out of Dodge. They're like, I don't have time, I don't want to do this anymore. So I feel like the two of you, it's because a third party got involved. And again, like I was saying, I think in the last video, maybe that's where we got cut off, was, Pisces rules clandestine affairs, it rules hidden relationships, and it rules other people getting involved in your relationships. I've watched this too many times. I used to date a Pisces, and he ended up having a mistress, and or their family gets involved, their mom gets involved, or maybe it's your significant other that is trying to tear you further and further away from your family. They're the ones who are driving the wedge between your friends and family. So Pisces, it's like up to you for you to start realizing like what the hidden agenda is here, and see if it's taking you off the beaten path, away from the people, places, and situations that are supposed to be in your life. If you could really look at the bigger picture and actually think about this, I guarantee you might actually start seeing what, you're the common denominator of all the rises and falls in your relationship, okay? So the Karma card, I feel, Karma card, Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. It's like somebody here, trying to sneak back into somebody else's life, wanting a reconciliation, but I feel like somebody else is like, I don't trust you anymore. I feel like there's a lot of love between you and another person, Pisces, but at the same time, and the both of you guys want to reconcile with one another, but I feel like there's so many, it's like there's a lot of water under the bridge. And I feel like somebody here is just tired of working on this with you, Pisces. And I feel like, they're just putting down the burden. You're a burden, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You got to quit bringing up the past, Pisces. You rule the past. It's like the two of you don't even know how to trust each other. There's a lot of love here. And I did just get the love card. That's funny. The love card right here, the lovers, and again, there's a third party situation. 1, 2, 3. Somebody here is very spiritual, but it's like you're so stuck in the mundane world that again, it's taking you away from your spiritual belief. And again, maybe it's taking you away from your family. Okay. Spirit, please show me for Pisces moving forward. Pisces, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring the two of you together. So this is definitely a soulmate that you are dealing with. And it's like, if you want to continue, and you know what, it's funny, Cancer and Scorpio both got the reconciliation card, so you could definitely be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or you could have these in your chart as well, Pisces. But at the same time, somebody here is wanting to reconcile with you, but love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I feel like, if you could learn how to forgive and learn and understand that this person is a soulmate, and it is up to you guys to learn how to get this, you guys got to come at each other correct, and you got to stop allowing other people to get involved in your relationship, Pisces, because everybody gets involved. Your friend goes, oh my God, don't date him because, he talked to a friend of mine and he did this. Who gives a fuck, or, it's like all of a sudden, you start dating some, guy or girl, and they're like, oh, your family is this, and, I don't trust them. And the next thing you know, you're not even talking to your own family or the people that have always been there for you. And then you can't, again, there's that, the Neptunian rose-colored glasses. Like I was saying, I was talking to a Pisces last week and they pulled this shit on me and they were like, you don't do this. And it's like, actually, yes, I do. And then I had to point out all the ways of all the things that I do. And it's like, then you look at their face and they're like, oh, well, shit. But of course they're not gonna, it was Mercury retrograde, so they're not gonna actually like hear it or see it until Mercury goes direct. Well, thank God Mercury's direct, so hopefully, you know, they can actually see like, oh shit, actually I was wrong, you know, and then come back and be able to say, actually I was wrong. And, you know, somebody else is trying to get them off the beaten path, but that's part of the journey, is actually seeing through the bullshit, okay, Pisces? You know, somebody here is wanting to reconcile with you. This is a soulmate connection. And I feel like, you know, there's a lot of water under the bridge when it comes to your past, and the two of you guys learning how to, you know, you guys have a lot of mutual respect for one another, but you also have too many cooks in the kitchen. And I feel like it needs to be a relationship between you and the other party and not everyone else. Anyway, Pisces, I love you guys very much. I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Please, again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are interested in a personal reading, all my information is down there. You guys, I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care.